you having trouble getting out of the pool, buddy? Hi, Layla. I wonder if Layla will be mating again today. Who knows? Maybe we'll catch it on camera again. That one's full. Over to the other pool. Little tiny fluffy. I love my little fluffy. Aren't they cute? Here we go. Flip this one over. I am hoping some of our OGs will come on today, or some of our knowledgeable people who know geese, because I've got a question I would absolutely love to ask you guys. Hey, Teriyaki, what's up, buddy? Yes, I know, you're so tough. Look at you picking up those straw pieces. Oh, we got a chicken that laid an egg. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. That's my good boy. You're so handsome. You are such a good boy, honey. Yes, handsome teriyaki. You're very handsome too. I just love Honey with his personality. Such a good boy. What's up? You gonna try hurting me? No? Okay. Hi, Nugget. My beautiful fluffy girl. Hi, little Miss Layla. Dropping while she's walking. That's how they do it. Yes, yes, you do. All right, so we got a few things to do today. I'm just waiting for that pool to warm up, to fill up. What's up, little one? I don't got any snacks right now. I don't got any snacks. She wants me to give her snacks. Go on before the geese get you. Hi, pretty bird. Do we need to redo this pool? Let me see the other pool. This one looks good. Not bad. That one looks kind of dirty. Excuse me. Excuse me. I wonder if Layla goes in the pool, if one of the Africans or somebody will run over to try to mate with her again. See, I think Blue likes Delta. Maybe it's Echo. I'm not sure yet, but I haven't really focused too much on that one because I've been so sidetracked with Charlie and with Pretty Bird. But I'm wondering if Blue is considering Delta as a backup. Excuse me, Squirt. Squirt, I gotta move this thing. Thank you, sweetheart. Ah, I can go ahead and start rinsing out. Well, pouring out. You okay, Squirt? These are their cute little goosies. All right, I'm gonna guess that this pool is full now. Yep, rolling over. Hey, honey. Get over here. Oh, not quite. I've hit just in time. All right. Now, go ahead and put this hose in here. And this water's going to be pouring out. Pretty much overcast today. I'm wearing 17 layers, even though we're in the 50s. Very low 50s, but still 50s. I'm still cold. Hey, bird. Yeah, show the hose's boss. Yeah, you tell that hose. You know you're a goofy bird, right? Yes, you are. You're a goofy bird. Oh, Layla was thinking about it, but oh, no, 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 no. The Canada's just can't leave her be. They just can't leave her be. You little folded ears, you better not think about it. Hi, Bubba's. Hey, buddy. Kitty, kitty. Hi, kitty, 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 kitty. I see kitty. I say kitty. Look what happens. I call kitty. All my kitties show up. There's the other one coming in. It's funny. Yes, I know, kitties. Did Boots not feed you guys yet? Huh? Huh? Melody needs to feed you guys, huh? Yeah. Oh, John. I'll make sure she does. Turn this water off. Let the pool empty out. Ah, wasting too much water. Up. We're mating. This time around, I am daring to come over and see. Oh, gosh, the Canada's get so mad at her. Delta, if you like her, you need to go protect her. So we have established today it was Delta. Hey, Echo, are you jealous? I know. Hey, Layla. This would be day 2 of mating. We did lose some feathers there. Buddy, you're going to have to be a little more gentle. You hear me, Delta? You need to be more gentle. Yes, you need to be more gentle, buddy. You need to be more gentle. Yes, you do. You need to be more gentle. You need to be nice to the girls. All right. Well, guys, anybody who loves our flock. Oh, Squirt. You little attitude. Squirt, seriously. Goes to Canada's and the rest of the flock. I'm currently emptying this pool, so you guys let her take a bath in peace. Squirt is such a little badass. Squirt, you're just happy you got somebody to bully, don't you? Huh? You're not the one who's being bullied anymore? Now it's her? Oh, but I wonder if... Sorry. Layla, Squirt is tiny. Layla just wasn't want any problems. She's so cute. Ah, Squirt is such a little badass. Chasing off the giant American buff. I mean, seriously. Hey, buddy, go drink some water, Teriyaki. Got a chicken with the zoomies. No, pretty bird, that could have been you, right? Huh? Just saying. Layla in for you. You didn't want to proceed. You decided to stick with Charlie. That's your fault. Nobody else's fault but yours. So that's 2 days in a row that I have witnessed Layla mating with one of the Africans. And yesterday I was not able to confirm who it was, but today we've been able to confirm that it was Delta. Big boy. Our big boy. Hey, Delta. Hi, Delta. Hi, big boy. Do you have a girlfriend now? Do you have a girlfriend now? Well, then go take care of her. Well, then go take care of her. Yeah. Come on, buddy. See, if these were wild geese, they'd actually stick with the female that they mate with. Here comes Layla. Let's see. I do wonder if he's going to split off with her at some point and stick with her more in the near future. We always have them Canadas, though, chasing after her. She's going to have to stand up for herself and establish her place in the pecking order. And she's big. She's definitely got more mass than the Canadas, but the Canadas, they're ferocious. You know, they're not scared to fight. Run, Layla! Stupid. Charlie and Pretty Bird, always together. I really think that next year we're gonna be potentially looking at babies from Pretty Bird and Charlie. That's what I'm expecting. It's babies from Pretty Bird and Charlie. These two right here, the ones in the screen. Top left is Charlie, and the center of the screen is Pretty Bird. Pretty Bird, the hybrid Canada Swan Goose mix, and Charlie, the Canada Goose. Purebred, regular. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Are you biting my feet again? Pretty Bird. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. How you doing today? Hmm? How you doing today? Yes. Yes. What you doing? You need to woo your lady. You need to woo your lady. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Uh-uh. Come on, Charlie. Charlie. What, Pibber? What? You with your mating instinct attitude. The hormones are just crazy. Look at you. So much attitude. My goodness. My goodness. All that attitude. He's not biting hard. He's more nibbling at me. And it actually is. Let me look around here. What are you guys looking up for? You see. No? Okay. The Canada geese are really good about spotting aerial predators, especially the Canada geese, but the African geese also do extremely well with it, and they're usually really good about warning the chickens, which, helps keep the chickens and little Miss Squirt over here, and even the kittens safe. I still call them kittens. They're not really kittens anymore. Right? You'll always be my kittens. Yes, you will. You'll always be the kittens. Yes, you will. Messy little thing. Layla, Layla, did you choose Delta? Did you choose Delta? Hmm? I wonder what kind of goose you're going to be going forward when it comes to nesting and stuff. Are you going to want a mate to be with you and help you? I don't know if Delta's going to step up. I don't know. Domestic geese have a gamble. But the Canadas is different, you know? The wild breeds, they either are or are not, generally, in majority numbers, monogamous or not. Now, there are always exceptions to the rule. There are always certain circumstances in which they may not be. Pretty Bird is announcing they're leaving. Hey, honey, you missed the boat. They left. Mostly empty at this point. Let's start refilling this. Start running the water. We can throw up some of that dirt and get it spilled out along with the other stuff. Blockade out. Excuse me. There we go. Do. So right now, we've got about 11 or 12 laying hens. So how many more hens do you guys think I'll need to trade for like a 10-acre property? I mean, with the current egg prices, you know, a laying hen's got to be worth at least an acre, right? I look forward to having a bigger property in the future. Come on, Squirt. What are you doing, Squirt? Little Squirt. I am excited though. We could be looking at having a goose nest this year. So Layla might actually lay eggs this year. And if she does, then at least we know they will be fertile because Delta will have fertilizer bank. So if Layla starts laying eggs, then we're going to be having fertile eggs that are going to be American buff mixed with um, hatchery African, I guess it's called. Simba, kitty kitty, what you doing? What are you messing with? What are you messing with, Simba? Kitty kitty, come on. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? What? What are you doing? Oh, Kesia, you're always so nosy. What are you doing, Simba? There's some good stuff. Hey, Kesia. It's a good kitty. I love my little fluffies. Yeah, they're cute fluffies. What, Nugget? What, Nugget? What is it? Hi, Layla. You're so pretty. You're so pretty, Layla. Miss Layla Gold. Yes, yes, that's you. Layla. Layla. Yes, Layla. Layla. Hi, Layla. Hi, Layla Gold. Alrighty. Pretty Bird's over there taking a bath with Squirt. Right now, me cleaning out the pool isn't about so much about me getting all the dirt and like mud out. It was mostly about me getting out the majority of feces. That's pretty much the main focus when I go about it like this. Hey, boys! You okay, Pretty Bird? It wasn't very nice, Echo. Echo! Echo! That was not nice. You guys don't team up against him just because he's strong. I mean, geez. Don't be a wuss like that. Yeah, you. You got nothing to be proud of, Echo. Yes, Charlie, stick with your man. How was that? Two goofies. Two doofus. My three stooges. Right, now I'm gonna go close the pool. Escort. Be careful, pretty bird. And of course, the geese just love that I've been spilling water over here because it creates the little riverway. Puddles right here. And puddles right here. And if there's enough, I continue puddling. If it's enough, come down here, and there'll be a nice big puddle over here. Now, our crayfish. I don't know how much they've been liking the fact that our yard was so flooded for a while. All those like little dirt piles all over the place, like this thing and that thing and this one right here. They're just everywhere. Like you can see they're like discolored, different areas. They're all over the place. There's a giant one. There's one that's recently been getting worked on. I wonder if the gray is still out. Anyway, you can see that these piles are constantly being made. And at one point, I actually was walking around back here, and I actually found one just randomly walking, like through the grass, like just wandering around. At another point, at one of my kittens that was carrying one around. I ended up taking it from them and releasing it because I mean, it's not like they're hurting me, but just one of those things. I mean, they're like little black lobsters. It's what crayfish are, and they are all over our yard. And we could probably like trap them if we wanted to. I hear there's like ways of like putting out like what's it called? Like like traps and like bait or whatever, and you can like catch them. And even heard that some people eat them. I have no idea if that's true or not, but I mean, if we were talking about like a survival situation, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll hunt those things like nothing else. But unless I need to, right, buddy? Right, buddy? Huh, Delta? Look, there's your girlfriend. Come on, Delta. Uh-uh. Come on, Delta. Delta. Hey, Layla. Layla's really trying to stay with the flock. But I think, see, ever since yesterday, see, when Pretty Bird showed interest, watch out, Layla. When Pretty Bird showed interest in Layla, right? Charlie especially, but Blue as well. And Blue started going overboard, but Charlie is the one that initially started. They, really, Kit? You're like an hour late on your lunch, and you're gonna go and eat bird food, you weirdo. Come on, kitty. No! Quit it. Apparently, this is common on farms that cats will go and eat bird food. Come on, kitties. Come on, let's get you guys food before you guys eat some crap that you're not supposed to eat. Anyway, apparently because there's a lot of protein in chicken feed, it's common for cats to eat it. Come on, babies. Come on. Where's Patches? Kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, Patches. Kitty, 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 kitty. Feed the neighborhood cats. Hey, buddy. You're okay. Come on, loopy ears. Floppy ears. We got a cat in our neighborhood. He's a stray, I think. Another one. Big surprise. Who, he's got folded over ears. Like they're folded over forward. And they're like completely flat. Like they don't stand up at all. And he's one of the cats that will come to our property who will, who I feed. Anyway, I'll put you guys right here for a moment. I'll go grab some cat food. Sorry about that. The door got in the way. Okay, guys. Kitty, kitty. Come on, buddy. There's Mr. Folded Ears. Come on, kitty, kitty. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. There you go, bud. Go ahead and get it. That's for you. Oopsie daisy. All the kitties having themselves some lunch. They get fed 2 to 3 times a day. A minimum of once, which is rare. But like I said, they generally get fed 2 to 3 times a day. Most commonly twice. Enjoy. Now, I'm going to bring my chickens some cat food. That's right. Because when your animals are going through winter times, when there's a lack in bugs and protein, or if your chicken is molting or Oh, pretty bird. Anyways, your chicken is molting or broody or something. And this is just how I see it. Keep in mind, you always want to research anything anybody tells you on the internet yourself. Don't just take other people's word for it. The Africans are fighting again. Echo and Delta, knock it off. They're fighting over breeding rights. Anyway, they're mostly wrestling right now. I got hot hands. Wet hands. And no, I'm not feeding them all of that. I just sometimes like to bring some extra. They'll have it in the yard for a couple of days from now. I'll give them like no. I prefer the chunky one, but Lord, does it get frustrating when it gets stuck. You know? Keep in mind though, I'm not saying that you should do this. There are always disagreements on things like this when it comes to supplementing one animal with food that is created for a different animal. So I always recommend everyone do your own research, figure out what works for you and what you're comfortable with or what you think is right based on what you can find. All right, ladies. There you go. Let's see. What other flavors did I grab? Ooh. I think this is one of the ones that Nugget likes. Oopsie. Watch out. Yeah, that's the one that you like, right? Yes, it is. All right. Anyways, the increase in protein, the pattern that I've noticed is that I've noticed that my chickens will increase their egg laying, especially when it's winter time. I'll suddenly have more. Oh, honey, you're such a good rooster. Here, you have one too. Honey, eat one. Are you gonna have one for yourself? Here. See, he's such a good rooster. He won't eat it himself. You want some teriyaki? Let him have it, girls. See, teriyaki will eat it. He'll take some for himself. But Honey is so dedicated to his girls. He just like won't eat it. And he likes it too, trust me. Like, he likes it. He just won't eat it if his girls want it. Such a good rooster. But that's what you'll notice. That's what a rooster is really supposed to do. Is a rooster is supposed to feed the food to his girls. Come here, little bucks. You go, run away, little one, run away. Don't let him take it. She can't find it. She found it underneath her goofy little thing. All right, girls. There's some sauce in there. Isn't any more chunks. Anyway, but I usually offer it to my chickens probably about once a week. Maybe twice ish, like 1.5 times a week kind of thing, where it's like more kind of overlapping days wise, where it's not really twice a week, but more like 1.5 times, because it's like 3 times in 2 weeks kind of thing. But like I said, it's definitely something each individual person needs to figure out for themselves what they're comfortable with, because there are different factors that do play a role when it comes to doing things like this. The number one thing that I can tell you guys or recommend you guys is that you don't want to be overfeeding them or feeding them this on a regular basis. It's not supposed to be a norm. It's literally like a treat that comes in once in a blue moon or for specific occasions. So, like I said, I'll use it under a few conditions. For an example, if one of my hens or multiple of my hens are roosting, if one of my hens is broody and sitting on eggs and won't get off the eggs, I'll supplement with a little bit of meat from cat food if they're sick. But I do prefer to use scrambled eggs for those situations, which I do give them scrambled eggs. Um, and you like crack up the shell into tiny little pieces and mix it into the egg, so that they're basically getting the eggshell back with the egg. Um, especially, I'll do that especially when I have like large production. So if every single one of my hens is laying, and at one point I was getting between 8 and 11 eggs a day here a while back, and that was too much for our family. But even when I was giving it to the neighbors, I still ended up with, at one point, 58 eggs in my fridge, because I refrigerate all of our eggs right away. So when that was going on, I just randomly would take like 6 to 12 eggs and would just scramble them and give them back to the chickens, because the chickens were bringing them in so quickly. And it was so much that between 3 families, we weren't, eating them all fast enough. And just simply doing that is also just a good thing, because when you're thinking about it, they're putting so much energy and effort and nutrients into the eggs from their own body, right? Like they're sacrificing a lot to create these eggs for us. So I think it only right that if we can, to give it back to them or give them something back in return, so that they can benefit as well. And as you can see, they kind of devour it all very quickly. She's currently scavenging for the last little pieces left. Nugget! Nugget! Come on, Nugget. But like I said, if you think about it, these animals are giving us a lot of what is theirs for us to eat, that like is good for us, for humans, at least in my opinion. Again, I'm just referring to my opinion. Um and I feel like, why not spoil them a little bit with something that they're sharing with us in the first place, you know? Now, keep in mind, I'm not taking eggs from them that they care about. Um, when the way that we have bred chickens is that chickens will lay eggs constantly. Okay? Good boy, honey. Um, they will lay eggs constantly. And they don't have to want to have babies or be broody to lay eggs. They also don't even need a rooster to lay eggs. That is a big misconception or a misunderstanding within, just the regular world, or, a lot of people, a lot of city folk who haven't gotten a chance to grow up around animals like this, or haven't been around these kind of animals or haven't learned about these kind of animals, they don't know that, you know, we have basically manipulated chickens' natural instincts and behaviors over thousands, if not more than that, years, um, to basically lay eggs every day or almost every day. But a hen may never go broody, meaning she may never try to hatch out any eggs. Based on how much we've bred them to be this way, there are many breeds. Like, for an example, my black star over here, Nugget. She is going on, let's see, how old are you, Nugget? You are just a little over 3 years old now. Okay, so Nugget is a little over 3 years old now. She's a black star. She has not once gone broody. And that's because black stars were bred specifically to create eggs and be big fat birds for meat. So Nugget is what you call a dual purpose chicken. They give you eggs and they can be raised for meat. So, and there are a few breeds that have been created as dual purpose chickens. Now, Nugget is not a true breed. She's a hybrid breed. She's created by crossing two specific breeds with each other. Actually, 2 out of 3 breeds with each other. To create a black star, there are 2 different kinds of roosters you can use, but there's one kind of hen, if I remember right. I might be wrong about this. You'd have to look into it to confirm. But to create a chicken like Nugget, she's a hybrid. So if Nugget, and what I mean by true breed is that it actually is a reference to breeding true. So when you create a new animal, say a hybrid, like Pretty Bird over here, he's a hybrid gander. Okay, he's a hybrid male goose. Goose is a female, gander is a male, but we tend to call them geese or goose without identifying male or female. But Pretty Bird is a hybrid gander. He's actually half Canada, which is the goose who's standing right next to him and foraging with him. So you can see his white patch is significantly larger. He's got much more white on his neck. He's got yellow looking feet, where she has black feet. She has a perfectly black head, a perfectly white cheek patch, whereas Pretty Bird has a mixture on his head, and even the coloration, if you look closer, her feathers are almost perfectly black on her neck and head, whereas Pretty Bird's feathers on his neck and head actually have a mixture of black and very dark brown. And in certain lights, it becomes more obvious. Actually, when you look at him, you can see in front right here, you can see it kind of looks brown. And he's actually mixed between these guys and those guys. And if I found another Canada goose hybrid that was mixed between the same kind of geese, so between a Canada goose and a swan goose, these are called swan geese because they are the domesticated version of the wild swan goose. We have African geese and Chinese geese that were both made or bred, manipulated to breed from the wild swan goose. The wild swan goose actually does not have that knob on top of their head. And to the best of my knowledge, we're not even 100% sure why or how they generated this knob, why it started becoming a thing. Anyways, they are the only goose that has the knob like this. It's only the descendants of the swan goose that have it. But so Pretty Bird is a mixture between the two. If I had another one that was a mixture between the two, and I bred Pretty Bird with another hybrid, first of all, the chances of a female hybrid between those 2 geese being fertile is just about 0. As a male, Pretty Bird has a chance of being fertile, of being able to produce offspring. Second of all, let's just assume she was fertile. If I created offspring from the 2 of them, they would not breed true, meaning you would just be creating another mixture that would not look exactly like the parents. It wouldn't have the same identical DNA makeup. It wouldn't look identical. Like you can see the 2 swan geese right there, they look almost identical to each other. The 2 Canada geese, they look almost identical to each other. That little tiny one that looks like a Canada goose is actually a cackling goose, and they are a subspecies of the Canada goose. So Nugget is kind of like Pretty Bird. Um, even though every time you breed the two species together, you will get a black star. If you breed a black star with a black star chicken, you will not get a black star chicken. You will actually get either a random mixture of the two parents of Nugget and the other black star chicken, or you will get one of or the other. Look at like the baby will look like one or the other grandparent basically, but not look like the parents. And that's what it means when people say they don't breed true or they're not a true breed. Um, there are. Oh, Pretty Bird is asking her out for a date. She's not ready. She's too young, Pretty Bird. She doesn't want it yet. He's like, damn it. Come on. So Pretty Bird's Canada Goose instinct actually causes him to ask permission to breed. He tries to get her to engage. Now, she's supposed to do the head dipping back to him, and she leaves instead. Now, she's not rejecting him because she doesn't accept him as a mate. She's rejecting him because she's too young. Canada geese take up 2 to 4 years to mature. So it's a time investment if you want to breed Canada geese or want offspring from them. It actually takes a significant amount of time for them to actually have offspring. Uh, Miss Charlie right here is only 10 months old, approximately. I think about 10 months old now, 9 or 10 months old. So she still has at least another year to go. This young lady right here will be 2 in July. I think the breeder said she was hatched. So she'll be 2 in July. Pretty sure. It was either June or July. I could have sworn it was July. The young lady right here, Miss Layla, I don't know what month she hatched, but I do know that she's approximately 2 years old at this point. This is her second breeding year. And so one of the things that we know about domestic geese. Go on, buddy. Uh-uh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good job. Rooster's just got the girls in the corner. The other girls ran in. Yep, there's no chickens out. Go on, bud. I swear the neighbors think I'm nuts. I just randomly look up into the sky and start yelling. Uh-oh. Got a second one incoming. I'm always hunting in pairs. Really wonder what kind they are. I never quite got a good enough look to identify what kind of predator, avian predator it is. But they don't usually come that low that often. But they were here yesterday. And he flew like right here over the house. And it took around and took off. And the sun was right there when he did that. And it was like all you saw was a sudden shadow. And I just happened to be standing right here. And the geese and the chickens were all over this area. And I think he turned around because he saw me. But like I said, the neighbors most likely think I'm nuts because I randomly will be standing in my backyard, waving my arms, staring at the sky, and yelling up to the sky, "No, no, buddy, move on. You ain't getting lunch here today." Like, go on now. I'm just saying, the neighbors are probably thinking I'm just crazy because I'm standing over here just yelling to the sky. for, probably in their opinion, no apparently reason. When in all reality, I'm just trying to make myself loud and big to deter the avian predators from wanting to go after one of my chickens. Because it's mostly my chickens that are at risk in these situations. Look at you go, Nugget. What are you doing, butter? Hmm? My mother, when I was younger, when we would go down to the lake, this little, more like pond or whatever, like a town pond, town lake. And this was in Germany where I grew up. And whenever a duck would do these, like this turn in the water, and they would just roll in the water, um, there's a German word that we would always use. Um, we called it Kullermaus. And I always think of it whenever I see them doing this, when they're like just like spinning or turning in the water like that, like this. Makes me think of it. Anyway, I am very excited to find out if Layla will nest this year. Hey, Layla. Hey, Layla. Uh 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 uh. Hey, Squirt. Hey, Squirt. Hi, Layla. Uh uh. Hi, pretty bird. Here, get a drink of soda. I'm gonna have to get off here and get some cleaning done. So, caught another mating on camera today, but at least this time we know that it's Delta. Delta is mating with Layla. So we'll see what comes of that. We'll see if she'll nest, if she'll decide to have babies. It'll be interesting to find out. Alrighty. I gotta go get the chicks cleaned up. Messy little butts. Gotta clean up their aviary, let them out, let them forage for a little bit while I clean up. And then I'm probably gonna be chasing down little baby chickens. So wish me fun. Bye, y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful weekend.